Yo, what's good? It's your man, 100 Grand Ross with The Rock Never Stops. The Denver Nuggets are up 3-1. And to be honest, I think this series is over. I think they go back to Denver. And I think that they wrap it up, win in front of their home crowd. And I know it sounds like I'm very nonchalant and I'm saying it kind of easily, candidly, like it's an assumed given fact that Denver wins Game 5. But I'm not saying that because I'm counting out Miami. In fact, I think Miami's going to turn in a great performance. I think they're going to play extremely hard. I think guys will step up. I think Jimmy will have a Jimmy game. Bam will be Bam. But the thing that I'm betting on is that Denver is also going to be Denver. And I'm saying this because watching this Denver Nuggets team throughout this playoff series, not just this series, but this entire playoff run, they have constantly responded. They have constantly maintained who they are. And no matter what a team has thrown at them, they have not had to change in order to dominate that series. Whether it was Kevin Durant and Devin Booker, whether it was LeBron James and Anthony Davis, who had incredible performances, it didn't matter. It didn't matter because when you have a superstar who is as selfless as a Nikola Jokic, he makes guys better. But here's the thing. It's not like a Jimmy Butler making a Miami Heat roster better with the whole Heat culture theme and guys stepping up and undrafted and counted out. He's making guys better who are already extremely talented. He's making guys better like Aaron Gordon, who was a lottery pick, who's 6'8", 6'9", with a 7-foot wingspan and a 40-inch vertical, who can shoot, dribble, attack the basket, post up a little bit, and facilitate. That's who he's making better. He's making better guys like Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, who's already been an NBA champion, who's one of the best 3-and-D shooting guards in the league, who can attack closeouts, defend multiple guard positions, get out in transition. He finishes well. Not a Gabe Vincent. Not a Max Strus. Not a Duncan Robinson. You see, there is a difference when it comes down to talent, not just effort. You see, the Miami Heat learned a trick that not the Boston Celtics, but the New York Knicks have kind of been banking on with head coach Tom Thibodeau. But he basically understands that you can win 50% of the games in the NBA. You can get to a 44-win season just by playing extremely hard every single game. Just by playing each game 100% effort. Yeah, be in the right spots and stuff like that, know the scheme, but if you just give the effort, you will outperform guys who are more talented. But here's the caveat, is when you go up a team that is just as talented or more talented or extremely more talented like the Denver Nuggets, you get outclassed. And the Miami Heat right now are getting outclassed. It's not about effort. It's not about believing in themselves. It is about you don't have the talent to match up against this team. And this team buys into who they are. Not just the effort, with head coach Mike Malone preaching the effort, holding guys accountable. But it's also guys who understand that when they play their roles with their talent, they are an unstoppable team. Now, the Miami Heat have been able to slow down, and it's incredible to even suggest slowing down Nikola Jokic, who's still dominating games in spite of foul trouble and rolling an ankle and all these different things. Jamal Murray still making big plays and big shots. What you see is you have other guys who are able to step up because of their talent level. And it's a shame because the Miami Heat had to have looked at their roster and noticed that they lacked talent. And I'm going to get into this in a latter video because I've been saying this throughout the season. I love their effort. I love their composure. I love their resiliency. I love their confidence. But I don't love their lack of talent when it comes to the Miami Heat. The Denver Nuggets, if I have to bet on this Game 5, I think it's going to be a Michael Porter Jr. game. Not that he's going to have 30. He may not even have 20, but he'll have 16 to 18 points. 6, 7 rebounds. 2 or 3 of them offensive. And he's going to knock down his shots. Because just like a Max Strus, where you're like, man, I know he's going to get his shot down. He's going to start making shots. That's great. But the difference is Michael Porter Jr. is 6'10", 240 pounds with a 35-inch vertical. That's the difference between a 6'4", 6'5" Max Strus at 210 pounds with a 20-something inch vertical. You see, the Denver Nuggets have more resources to go to pull out games. And it was interesting because when we saw the closeout game against the Los Angeles Lakers, you saw a superstar, one of the greatest of all time, LeBron James, put his stamp on that game. I think he had like 30 points or something like that at the end of the first half. He was absolutely dominant. And Denver was just who they've always been. Consistent, talented, playing together, knocking down open looks, playing selfless basketball, playing together. And they hung right in that game, took the lead, and didn't look back. You see, this is the thing that we have to accept about the Denver Nuggets, especially this rendition of this team. They're healthy. They're talented. They believe. They have the coaching. They have the system. They have the experience. And now they're right on the edge of an NBA championship. My guess is this is not going to be a spectacular game by any one individual. It's going to be the Denver Nuggets being who they've always been. Consistent, talented, selfless, playing together, great effort. And they're going to complete this outclassing of the Miami Heat. But as always, I want to know what you all think. Holler at me in the comment section. We can get into it in a little bit. I'm going to get at y'all there. If you enjoyed the video, smash that like button for me. Hit subscribe and the bell for notifications. What do you think about this Denver Nuggets team? Are they going to close out in 5? I'm going to see y'all next time. Peace.